have helped you. If you'd asked me, you should ask me. Could have helped you in year 8 or year 10 or year 12. And now it's year 22 and you finally figured it out. Hey, better late than never. Steph, 37 years of age, with a sore tush. He aggravated his pelvic injury, fell on it a couple times in the same sequence tonight, sucked it up, stayed in, scored 37. I'm looking at his numbers. He had 25 in the second half. 10 of 21. Didn't have a great three-point night, but made some in the fourth quarter that were showstoppers, rally killers, Laker rally killers at the crypt. Free throws, he got to the free throw line far more. I didn't have time to look this up. That could have been a season high in free throws attempted, 14, and obviously he made 13 because that's what he does. I'm surprised he didn't go 14 of 14. But for all that, would you believe that Steph, maybe this number does lie, the plus-minus number, he was a -1 for the game. But Golden State held on to win 123 to 116. In spite of what Austin Reeves did in the fourth quarter. You ready for this? Austin Reeves sharing the court with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, and on the other side, Steph Curry, with greatness upon all-time greatness. Austin Reeves scored 20 in the fourth quarter. Think about that. Austin Reeves, undrafted out of Oklahoma and Wichita State, born and raised in rural Arkansas. Austin Reeves tonight scored 20 in the fourth quarter, as I predicted he would on Twitter, I must say, because he has become the closer for this team. He made 7 of 12 shots in the fourth quarter. 6 of them were three-point shots. He made 6 of 9, and the ninth, the miss, was just a desperation heave at the end when the game was completely over. Didn't ever get to the free throw line, didn't attack the basket, but he is highly capable. But he had it going from 3, as he often does in fourth quarters. Remember that Denver series 2 years ago, the conference finals? If LeBron had just given up the basketball to Austin Reeves, all he did was make shots, and LeBron just kept missing shots. 4 fourth quarters combined. This is 2 years ago, conference finals. LeBron went 7 of 23 and 1 of 10 from 3. And Austin Reeves just kept draining threes. I said, just give him the ball. But he hadn't proven himself yet to LeBron, and I think now he has. Austin Reeves scored 20 points in the fourth quarter and got them back in a game they actually had a chance to win. They were down 11 after 3 quarters. And I must talk about that one quick glitch that LeBron had. He and Luka try to out-cute and out-clever each other, out-wizard each other, passing the basketball, and it just gets cuter and cuter, and it leads to turnovers, mostly on LeBron's part, because down the stretch, he did it against the Bulls.
Go ahead. The Lakers don't have, once Jackson Hayes go out the game, the Lakers don't have that lob threat anymore. And it's kind of bunching up the game. And you can tell they just penetrating, kicking. A lot of times guys do have their in-between game, but they kicking out for threes so much that it's making them hard for them to score. They went into a lapse today to where it took them a while, to score some points. So in the playoffs, it's going to slow down, and Bron knows that. And I'm sure, like I said, he's going to go to another level or two, but man, they need some help in the paint.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not coming until next year, unless they could do something. Unless they
they can't pick up nobody for the playoffs.
No, ain't nobody. They picked up Alex Lynn, and he's just waiting to be the tallest coach ever. Cause he terrible as a player right now, Joe. I mean, ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. They put him in the game, and he
they gonna have to keep him on the roster. They gonna need that body, man. I'm telling you, they gonna need that body.
Well, that's all he is. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Joe, you from Arkansas, right?
Yeah, from Little Rock.
So being from the country, you from Little Rock, I'm from South Georgia. Yep. We kept an old car in the backyard to take parts up off it. It wasn't worth a damn, but we just used it for spare parts. That's what we do with Alex Lynn.
Hey, he's just gonna be out there taking. He's gonna be out there taking them space. That's it.
Hey, listen, man. Them people get in foul trouble in them playoffs. They gonna need somebody to step in there and give them 3, 4, 5 fouls.
But
I'm
that's
telling
all he. That's all he. Hey, Ocho, we go out there. Hey, man, we need a carburetor. Hey, go see if there's a carburetor. Hey, we need a manifold pipe. We need a catalytic converter. We need a voltage regulator. Whatever, spark plugs or something. Because
Piece it up.
Go ahead, Joe.
Piece it up. Yeah, piece it up. Try to make it work. We got to do whatever we can to buy some time, especially if any of them guys, especially Jackson Hayes, get into any type of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got to throw somebody out there. Y'all can't have Bron playing the center, bro.
And the thing is with Jackson Hayes, he's going to get in foul trouble because of the way he plays. He's out of position a lot, and he doesn't really control his body that well, and he's lunging into guys and stuff like that, and he's fit, bro. They're not listening to you talking. You talk about, hey, that wasn't a foul, bro. Ain't nobody listening to you. You talking to the officials, they just like tuning you out.
Hey, he ain't used to playing all these minutes, man. They leaning on that boy hard.
They are. They are.
Hey, listen, sometimes the onus got to be on LeBron. Listen, once we get to the playoffs, he got to talk to Jackson Hayes. Listen, you don't have to challenge everything. You don't have to challenge everything. Early on in the game, there's no need to get in foul trouble. Man, young bull, don't have me going to the 5 and exerting all that goddamn energy on defense. Having play down in the
He ain't trying to get in foul trouble, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to. I know he a little wild out there. That man excited. Look, somehow, some way, he done ended up as the only big for the Lakers. He like, yeah, and I'm playing with Luka and LeBron. Man, that man out there had the time of his life.
I mean, he came from the Pelicans. Think about it. He was at the Pelicans.
And what?
Hey, he probably not going to have it this good again. But I think the Warriors have to be really pleased because Jimmy Butler didn't give them a whole lot tonight. Normally, even though when he's not giving them anything, he's at the foul line. So he's giving Steph an opportunity to rest. So when the clock stops, so now Steph can get the rest because Steph is perpetual motion. He's not, he's just running. He's running baseline. He's coming to the top. He's back. That's all he's doing. He's running the whole game. And so, and as Joe said, come playoff time, however minutes you normally play, tack 2 to 3 on come playoff time. So if you playing 33 minutes, you're going to go to 36. If you're playing 35, you're going to 38.
I'm talking about hard, tough minutes. But the one thing I do like about the Warriors, Draymond's not a great offensive threat, but he knows his role, meaning when that ball gets kicked to him, he go right into a dribble handoff because ain't nobody guarding him. Now Steph come off scot-free, shooting them wide open threes. And that's been kind of money for them, going down the stretch.
And sometimes he'll hit you with the dribble drive. He'll fake the handoff and drive it and go all the way to the rim with it. And the thing is, look, at some point in time, you got to live with that. If Draymond go hit 2 to 3 threes, you're probably going to lose the game. If Jimmy Butler at the time, no time on the clock, and he just heaves it up, you're probably going to lose like that. So you're going to have to live with something. You try to minimize Steph. That's the damage. That's the look. If you get Steph is the trauma center. You can live with a paper cut. Steph's sending you to the trauma center, and that's where you stop. You're not trying to go to Ocho. In class, and you get a little Band-Aid. When they call the paramedic for your ass, that's too much. You in trouble then. Steph is the paramedic. I'm just trying to get a little Band-Aid to get the fix off.
But listen, that's the hard part, though, huh? Steph is the trauma center in regards to who you're playing. So you want to deal with the trauma, but you want to limit everything else, the other 4 people. Eliminate them, or just make sure you find a way to stop up the dam. That's it. If you're gonna deal with the trauma from Steph, make sure you deal with the other 4 and carry on like that. It's
kind of hard because they're either gonna put Austin Reeves or they're gonna put Luka in the pick and roll. They're gonna keep running because those are the guys. So because Finney Smith didn't give us anything tonight. Dorian, Gabe Vincent didn't give you anything tonight. You need something from those guys. We committed them the other night, Ocho, because remember, both of those guys gave you 20. Both of those guys hit at least 6 threes. They've got to give you something. Now, if they're not giving you anything, you hope they give you something offensively. But if they're not giving you anything offensively, Finney Smith got to lock it down. You can't be booty cheeks on both ends, Joe.
Now they're gonna need guys to pitch in, man. I just feel like, they put so much pressure on Luka and LeBron to be great every night that, it's going to be hard to win like that. That's why I think Austin Reeves is playing out of his mind this year. He's giving them great help, but they're going to need more help from Rui to be consistently good for them on a night-to-night basis, especially when they get in the postseason.
I think the thing is, and plus, I like Dalton Connect, but he annoys JJ because he doesn't understand his defensive responsibilities. He gets so lost. Right. They put him in the pick and roll, and both guys they put him in the screen, the high screen, and he goes to the guy that's rolling when he's supposed to flare to the guy that popped, and he gets lost every time. Right. And I've only been around JJ for half a year, but I just know that annoys him. And what I told you, Ocho, you got to have patience as a coach. And when you go over something in film study, and then he come in the game and monk it up, like, bro, this is why you over here. This is why you're not playing. And Joe, I know you can speak to this. Guys that, you go over something and shoot around. You go over something in film study, and then you get into the game, and I'll be damned if you don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's their rookie syndrome, bro. That's why they don't trust them rookies in them big games and them big situations in the postseason. Right. Because you got to understand attention to detail, especially on the defensive end, knowing when to switch, how to switch, who to close out to, who not to close out to. And a lot of times, rookies don't really understand that. It takes them a year or two to kind of figure that part out. Yeah.
So, who do you think, Joe, needs another title more, Steph or Bron?
Ooh.
I'll say Bron. I say Bron. So? Yeah, man. Yeah, I say Bron. Even though he's won one already in LA, in the bubble. I think him get another one. I mean, he already, to a lot of people, he's their GOAT. Man, he's gonna have all the records when he's done, man. For him to capitalize and have another championship in LA
at the age of 40.
I think it'll. What? I think it'll look what he's doing at 40, man. This is crazy. So we kind of get on him, at times when he's not playing great, but you still have to realize that man 40 years old and he's still out there putting up elite numbers.
He's going to end the season averaging 24, 8, and 8 at the age of 40. Yeah. A guy that's 25 averaging 24, 8, and 8, that's a max contract guy. The guy's going to get 350, and he's 40.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Joe, you think they hold LeBron at a different standard, obviously, because of who he is, what he's been able to do, the longevity, the consistency, to be in year 22, to playing the way he's playing at 40. If you ask me, I think maybe Steph would be more suited to be one to maybe need another ring as opposed to LeBron, the way I see it, despite my lack thereof exquisite knowledge of basketball, it seems like his legacy is already cemented, whether he wins another one or not.
You talking about Steph?
No, I'm talking about LeBron.
Nah, I think because Bron has been great for so long. He's been in the game since he was 18, and man, 40 years old.
Yeah.
And he's played at a crazy level since he was 18, elite level. You know what I mean? So this is new to all of us. Every point that goes down for him is in history books. Like we're looking at the leading scorer in NBA history. So I know we take, we don't take that in you can't take that for granted for what he's doing and having longevity and still playing at this high level. So to some aspect, I want to see him win another one.
Joe, what I tell people.
Oh, mate.
Go ahead, Ocho.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Joe, I got to show you the ball LeBron gave me. He signed a 50K point ball for me.
Let me see that joint. Oh, Ocho, you gotta cut it out. You gotta chill. Ocho, you gotta chill. Hey, you gotta chill, my boy.